again, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to take a look at another OMEAL product. Vegetable stew with beef. Slow cooked beef, diced potatoes, carrots, and peas. I love a good ration beef stew. I think that's that's pretty well established by now. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about OMEALS first. So I've done a couple of these in the past, and my opinion has been made well known. You guys have had your opinions on these and have shared them in the comments section, which I appreciate. So the biggest problem with these is that they are kind of expensive, okay? And it doesn't help anybody out when they go look at the prices and they're like $10, $11, $12. And listen, all you're getting in here is a fabulous heater and an entree. That's just not enough. That's just not enough for most people. So the great thing about this one is, this one was actually under $5. If you go to Amazon, and you can check the links in the description, but yeah, this particular ration was less than $5. It was an add-on item, and some of these on Amazon are starting to drop in price. Oh wait, oh I'm sorry. There's a spoon and napkin. Come on, man. There's more than an entree and a heater. There's a spoon and napkin in there. So anyway, you know, the selling point for these has been a little bit drab because there's just not a lot to them. There's just not a lot to them. So anyway, I've made that known, but this one was cheaper, and I love beef stew, so I'm excited. Excuse me. Now, we've got 170 calories in this particular ration. Good old kick of salt as always. Sodium, 610 milligrams, excuse me. 14 grams of protein, though. That's pretty nice. You know, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Most rations do tend to amp up on the salt content. We all know that. So anyway, let's pop through. Let's check out vegetable stew with beef. Tear the top here. And this bag, as most of you know, but for those of you who might be new, and if you are new, make sure you hit the old subscribe button. But this pouch is our heating bag as well. So, we've got our entree here. This actually is I don't remember. God, I'm going to have to go back and look, but I don't think any of the other pouches that these have came in have been stand-ups. That's neat. Huh, okay. So you can conceivably just sit this up and eat straight out of the pouch. Very neat. We have our heater in this bag. I guess there's a company. Nex XOS. Huh. Alright. And great big giant pad of a heater there. And really does work very nicely. Wait a minute. Is that salt and pepper? No, really? I don't remember that being in there either in the previous ones. Maybe I'm just going senile. Who knows? But great little packets of salt and pepper. That is what U.S. rations need. Well, we get the salt, but the pepper, that's where it's at. Spoon. Yeah, I think these have been redesigned because this spoon feels a heck of a lot better than they used to. It's a lot more sturdy. Lot sturdier of a spoon. Like just for reference, here's an MRE spoon. You know, not quite as long, but pretty darn comparable. I'll be very good. That's an upgrade. And then of course just your little standard basic cheap napkin. Nothing amazing there, but it'll clean up in a pinch. Alright. Well, I'm actually pleasantly surprised because, like I said, I don't think the other ones that I've been looking at have come with salt and pepper. So that's very good. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and get this thing popping. Collapse out the bottom here so that we can let it stand up on its own. Drop the heating element down in. This does have a fill line. I just noticed on the pouch. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of water. I guess I've never really, maybe I just never noticed that there was a fill line. But that's a bit of water. I wonder if it says specifically 3 to 5 ounces. Yeah, that's a bit of water. Now, one of our regular commenters on one of my previous videos did point out that you don't have to use, you can use any liquid basically. Now, let's not get silly. Can I use motor oil? I don't think that that's going to work. Would be interesting to see if it does though. But I mean, you know, and I wouldn't go using like dirty dirty ditch water, but I mean potentially you could use that. So anyway, I'm going to add my water here. I'm just going to get the heating element kind of started a little bit. And then we'll pop this in. It does normally take these, you know, maybe a minute to start. But once they get going, they are energetic. And they last for quite some time. So I'm going to seal the bag. Let everything get rolling. I'm always surprised. I'm like, is it going to work? Huh? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? It'll pop off here in a second. But so we've got let's see. Let steam and heat. Steam and heat. Okay, for 3 to 5 minutes. So it doesn't really take as long as, you know, like generally I guess in a lot of your like MRE ration heaters, flameless ration heaters, we all tend to keep those in there for 10 minutes, give or take. So it does take a little bit more time, but those heaters aren't quite as energetic. So alright, we'll let this sit for a second, let it get heating up, let it get started, because amazingly it hasn't started yet. I don't know. We'll come back. Hey everybody, I wanted to come back to you for a second here. The heater did finally get going. You can hear that, can't you? A little bit of steam coming out of the vent hole. I was actually a little worried for a second. It took about 2.5 minutes for this thing to get started. Why? I don't know. But it is going, and it is nice and energetic. Good heat coming off that bad boy. So yeah, I'm gonna let it go for, you know, it's prerequisite 3 to 5 minutes or until it dies down, and then we'll start eating. But I just did want to come back and say, because I was getting a little skeptical, but it did start up and it is rocking and rolling. Hey everybody, so we're back. I've let this thing actually go for probably longer than 5 minutes, to be honest with you. And it's still going. So, it seems a shame to waste all this extra heat. So I'm not. I'm actually probably going to make another video after this with maybe a Bridgeford product. So, because this thing is still going to be going for a while longer. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to wipe off this bag just for a second, because you're going to get some junk on there from that heater's reaction. Nothing that'll kill you. Maybe. Let's open this up and that kind of work. Yeah, okay. See what our beef stew looks like. And it's nice and hot too. Yeah. Alright. Another small portion. And only taking in 170 calories, I believe it was. Rather small portion. I guess this is why it was only, 4 and change. Not much in the way of veg either. I mean, there's a carrot, a couple of peas, obviously potatoes, meats, in there. Wow. Pretty disappointed, honestly. Huh. I don't know. I shouldn't be surprised anymore. Alright, let's just take a bite here. See what it tastes like. Not bad. Not bad. Potatoes are pretty good. Not mushy. Meat is, it's definitely cooked. Meat's a little dry. A little dry. Peas are definitely mushy, but it's kind of hard to do peas. The sauce, little gravy going here. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely could use the pepper. Just as kind of a little compliment. I guess it's salted accordingly. I mean, I'll give them this. The flavor profile is not bad. It's definitely very beefy, which is what you want. But all I figure I'm doing anymore is bashing oatmeal products. I also brought out some Tabasco sauce. I'm going to add a little bit here. Just to add a little bit of a extra dimension, I suppose. I like Tabasco. But yeah, I mean, it's a small portion. The food is fine. I've had some comments in the past like, you seem like you complain a lot. Well, let me be honest, I wouldn't complain about this if I were, if this was the only thing I had to eat. It's not bad. It could be better. And the only reason I say these things is because I've had better. So, but yeah, a little small. Not bad, though. Not bad. Could be a lot worse. So anyway, yeah, bag's still hot. OMEALS. Vegetable stew with beef, folks. So, yeah. Just make sure, check the links in the description. I'll probably try and post the links for some of these things going forward if I can find them. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and y'all have a good rest of your day. Oh, and be sure to check out Patreon. It's new and improved. We'll talk to y'all later. See ya!